Yes, but Israel, I mean, I had the Israeli ambassador to the United States on just a couple days ago. Those attacks, those airstrikes on Gaza you're talking about, those were in response to rockets coming from Gaza into Israel. I mean, this goes back and forth, over and over again. I don't think anyone wants to hear more political speak. I think we just need to have a conversation about, at this moment, do you believe that the Palestinian authorities are investigating the deaths of the 3 Israeli boys? Do you believe that Hamas is behind it?
Well, Kate, I know for a fact that the Palestinians have been investigating this for quite some time since the initial allegations came out. The big problem is that when it comes to the Israelis, all that they've done throughout this period is collective punishment. And while you talk about airstrikes on Gaza, this is not something that is new. This isn't coming in response to rockets. The siege has been on Gaza for several years now, including bombs that are being dropped on Gaza. But going back to what happened in the West Bank, and specifically with respect to these individuals, the Palestinian president came out very quickly and said that he condemned it. He called for an investigation. And instead of the Israelis going into an investigation, they simply carried out measures of collective punishment. For example, the suspects, one of the suspects in the kidnap and then murder, his house was blown up by the Israeli authorities. This is without charge, without trial, and without a conviction. So these are the types of measures that are going to lead to more and more violence. And unless we address the denial of freedom and the basic human rights that people are entitled to, unfortunately, this is going to continue to spiral out of control.
I know that you believe that the death of the Palestinian teenager in East Jerusalem was a revenge killing. Do you also then believe just as assuredly that Hamas is behind the killings of the 3 Israeli teenagers in the West Bank?
Kate, we simply don't know at this point in time. All that we've heard are allegations, but there hasn't been any evidence or any proof that has been back up to substantiate those allegations. This is why we've been calling for an investigation. And while an investigation is ongoing, the idea of collective punishment is not something that we should be condoning or applauding.